Hey guys, it's Tati TV and look what I have for us today. White Castle. It was kind of one of those nights where I was not feeling like cooking, so I had to think quick and I had to think on my head, and this is what I came up with. So if you are new to the family, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can be notified whenever I post another video. If you are family, you know what it is. Pull up a seat. Let's get into it. Let me knock these down a little bit at first so you guys can see what it is, but it's not covering my face. I also have some cheese fries back here that I kind of hid back here because I was so hungry that I started eating them before the video even started. Oh my god. I'm not even about to waste no time with y'all today. I'm about to get into this. This is so good, y'all. Have any of you guys tried this burger? I love it so much. I do not eat beef, and when I tell you, this comes pretty close. Oh my god, okay, so good. Oh my goodness. So how was you guys' day today? Okay. Sounds like we had a good day. Oh my god, y'all. Please excuse if I'm being real greedy today. Oh my god. Do y'all want some? Look at this. I'd be ashamed of myself. See? I got the hiccups being greedy. Hold on. Woo, okay. Oh my goodness. I feel a lot better. Okay, so today, just something I wanted to talk about. So today my son was over here. He had some friends over. And you know, they're teenagers, so they're not in the land of the working. And you know what I've noticed just from speaking to him and like his friends and like listening to their stories, like their work stories, like and their relationships with their managers. It's so crazy to hear the dynamic of how these young adults are speaking to these managers, but even somehow, even how the managers sometimes speak to the children, like their managers contact them via text message. And I always get on my son and his friends about the way you communicate with people and your tone of voice, because what you say and how you say it has such a huge impact on what people understand as it comes out of your mouth. You could literally, hold on. You know, I got my detox water. You could literally say the same sentence 3 different ways. And depending on what that other person is going through that day, depending on, you know, where their mind is or what they're dealing with, what you say to them and how you communicate what you're feeling to them may go over their heads and not even mean what you said. That's why I always stress the importance of making sure that when I speak, I try to watch my tone no matter how I'm feeling, because I know how I am. Like, it really will only take me this amount of time for somebody to say something to me that will rub me the wrong way for me to just mentally write them off in my head. Like, if you say something crazy to me, I really might be like, ugh, okay, see, this is why. And you know, I've done that before, and I've had people like really genuinely wonder, like, why I cut them off, why I don't talk to them. But it's just because some of the things that people say out of their mouth or in the tone that they say out of their mouth is all wrong. Now, I'm all for if I'm communicating with someone and they, you know, don't communicate with me in the manner, you know, that I think I'm communicating with them, and they do happen to say something, you know, out the side of their neck. If you realize it instantly and come back and, you know, apologize, you know, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say what I said, I was going through something, I didn't mean to take it out on you, I can respect that. I can respect that. But I'm a whole grown woman out here, so you've got to watch what you say to me when you open your mouth, because I don't have to be okay. I don't have to understand where you're coming from. But, you know what I'm saying, as adults, like, we owe people that respect. Like, if I'm going through something, you know, in my relationship with my son, or if I'm going through something at work, I'm going through something in one of my personal relationships, and I'm communicating with somebody, like, I have no right to take out what I'm feeling or what I'm going through on you. It don't have nothing to do with you. It has nothing to do with you, but people these days seem to think that that is okay, and they seem to think that they can talk to you however which way they want to talk to you and say whatever they want to say to you, and you're just supposed to take it. Nah. I can't even get with that. I can't. Oh my god, this is so good, y'all. I still ain't offered y'all another bite. Mm. Have you guys tried these? They're really, really good. If you're looking to try something outside of the beef alternative for a burger, these are really good, and the Beyond Burgers are really good. But back to what I was saying, like, even when it comes to, like, the work environment, like, my ex-boss, sometimes the way he would communicate would be the worst. When I say the worst, he might have something super, super important to say, but would text it. Dude, why are you texting me? I gotta come in here every day and look at you. So you'd rather walk around all day not saying nothing, looking crazy, then as soon as we end our work day, or the next day before we start our business day, you sending me a long text memo. Why couldn't you just have said what you needed to say in front of me? Like, it would get to the point sometimes that he might say something crazy out the side of his neck, and we would literally, like, be going at it head to head in front of, you know, our associates. And I would hate that, because I feel like whatever business or work professional disagreement that we're having, like, we can go to a back area and we can take that. But then at the same time, I'm a whole woman out here and you a whole man. And you think I'm about to let you talk to me crazy, and there's other women in here or other men in here and we're conducting business? No. So sometimes I done had to shoot back and, you know what I'm saying, fight fire with fire and cut into his ass with my words. Ooh, excuse my language. But that just all boils down to communication. There are really some people out here who do not know how to communicate, and it's just so sad. Like, it's really, really sad, because the proper communication can eliminate so many things, so many misunderstandings. Like, even when it comes to, like, text messaging, like, when you're holding certain type of conversations with people, like, you know, relationships, certain conversations you just should not have over text. Why? Because things can get misconstrued through text. You have no idea the emotion that a person is really relaying through text. So sometimes when I'm going through, like, really, like, important things, I don't want to talk. I don't want to text. I don't want to text. I need to be in front of you. I need to be face to face. I need you to feed off my energy, and I need to feed off your energy, so we can understand and come to a mutual agreement about why this cannot continue on. the way that it's been continuing on. And I have found, now that I'm, older, I have found that that really works. Like, when I was young, I was a knucklehead, and of course I had communication problems, and everything had to be my way or the highway, or I didn't care. My favorite phrase, I remember I used to say this when I was young, and this wasn't right. I used to always say, I know that it's messed up how I feel, but that's how I feel, and nobody's going to take that away from me. Now, do I still feel like that? Of course, I'm an individual, so how I feel is how I feel. But I would never push that on somebody else, because as individuals, we are entitled to our own feelings and our own truths. So, hold on. I needed another bite. I realized I was talking too much, and I'm just holding this little burger in my hand like, what's up? Lord, that just sent me through the roof. I'm going to eat one more. But I'm going to say this. As far as communication goes, like, even in the mukbang community, like, the few people, like I said, who know that I do this or know that I have an interest in it, but, don't know that I have fully, like, immersed myself into the community. Like, they have so many negative things to say about mukbangers, but I have to communicate to them what it really is, what it means for me. It's not just people eating and burping and smacking in front of a camera. Like, you can form really cool, genuine, relationships with these people. Like, you can connect with these people. Like, they're talking about everyday things. Like, it's just no different. People just don't understand. And, it takes some of us a little bit longer to, attach on to the fact that the best thing about communication is the fact that you don't even know that it's happening. Like, that's when it flows and it's good. Like, it just comes and you're able to knock the stuff out. I just feel like, oh my God, I just truly lost my train of thought. Oh my God. So I had 6 of these, right? And I want to eat all 6 of them, but I know somebody else is in the house hungry. I'm trying not to be a greedy fat pig and share, because I initially asked for like 3 or 4 for myself. So when I opened the bag, I saw 6. So I'm gonna be nice and save these 2. And it's late. It's 2:30 a.m. in the morning, and I know I should not be eating any bread, but I didn't feel like cooking. And this was the healthiest thing that I knew that I could order in the middle of the night like this. Let me take a sip out. Oh my God. Y'all know how I feel about them burps, y'all. I still be lightweight embarrassed knowing that I'm burping potentially for hundreds of thousands of people to one day hear and see. I smashed them french fries though. I'm going to save these last 2. I'm going to be nice. But as usual, thank you guys for coming and sitting and chatting with me. I always have your seat ready. My Tati tidbit for the day, as you always know, if you woke up this morning and put your feet on the floor, this damn bang. The devil had an attitude, but God had a plan. I love you, I love you, I love you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell, and share this video with any and everyone. I love you, I love you, I love you. Until the next video, bye.